This is the Motor Cop Chronicles podcast with the midweek news. Join your hosts, Iceman and Holstera, two law enforcement professionals ready to offer their unfiltered opinions on the latest news from the world of law enforcement. No filters, no edits. So be warned, the content may be upsetting to some listeners. Sit down and hold up. This may get a little bumpy.
Welcome to Motor Cop Chronicles podcast midweek news. Got myself, Holstera, Freebird.
Good afternoon, everybody.
Everybody coming on in. Appreciate it. We got Hoppy Hopperson already here. He said he hopes the DOTD officer, Angry Bird, is calm tonight and just a Freebird.
Boy, I was cussing him.
We're going to have to get him some of them, that CBD stuff.
No, just give me a CB so I could cuss him for my bitches.
I can see you walk by.
I had one.
Like
I had one with used to have one with a 6-foot stainless whip. Boy, I'd cuss the shit out of him. You know what?
Why are you so mad?
This was years ago, but you know who gets really mad is when you tell them Mexican drivers that they probably got a whole cargo full of Mexicans in their truck. Boy, they get mad. They don't like that. They don't like it, boy. I had one cussing me, man. That son of a bitch was cussing he was cussing the United States. He was saying some shit about the United States. So, about the only.
Well, that's just saying right.
Little bastard.
Well, if anybody wants
Did you say it before or after you told him the whole back is probably full of Mexicans?
I think it was before. That's why I told him that.
if anybody wants awesome cigar, go to mypatriotcigar.com, mypatriotcigar.com, and use MotorCop15 as a promo code. Get 15% off. Get your awesome cigar.
You only get 10% if you use Cockwobble.
No, JoJo, it was cheese womp. No,
that was cheese wanker.
Cheese wanker.
But I did a cock wobbles today. you need to keep up with Motor Cop word of the day.
I did. I just forgot about that.
If y'all want more Motor Cop,
been on my mind.
Go check out the Patreon. You join up there. Then also we're gonna get the important people out the way. We got our Patreon.
Hang around, people.
We got we got Burley Boards, Mr. Darren Carlson. He's a full-fledged crew member. Y'all go check out Burley Boards if you want some nice gifts for the holidays or something like that.
Oh, absolutely. Not only that, for home defense, you can knock a motherfucker out with that thing.
Or home defense.
I guess he's getting a mug.
We got that's it. We got T-Bird.
No, that's not T-Bird.
Yes, it is.
Oh.
We got you don't know
no, I
her
don't
whole name. You don't recognize the, you don't
email.
know you don't
It must be her.
That's a secret. That's a secret email.
It must be her dating
That's
app.
the OnlyFans. That's the OnlyFans email.
Oh, God.
We got T-Bird is a full-fledged crew member. We got Mr. Jim Pokrant, the race car driver and crew member. They also have a podcast.
It comes out on Wednesdays. I
just
can't seem to.
I have it. I have it saved. But
you have to give me the link to it.
I'll tell you. We got Mr. Hoppy Hopperson in here, our truck driver friend that likes to give Freebird a hard time. He's a crew member. We got some Chad Jenkins dude just hanging around like a fucking hemorrhoid. He's like a hemorrhoid.
He's hanging around like a cockwobble.
Some people.
we got Mr. Aaron from I Had to Say It podcast is a full crew member. Y'all go check out Aaron's podcast. It's one of my go-to listen to all the time. We're gonna Mr. Christopher DeMars is a full crew member. We got Mr. Z Palmer is a crew member. We got Miss Lauren Stimson, full-fledged crew member. We got Roy S, full-fledged crew member. Roy S, not Roy with the P. We cannot get them confused. We got
Roy P subscribes to the Only Cock page.
Yeah. datainmate.com. Short Track Guys podcast. That is them. Go check it out if you like racing stuff. I listen to them sometimes. I don't know what the fuck they're talking about, but I listen to them. Give them some downloads.
I hadn't listened to it yet.
We got JoJo, our favorite Australian, right there, the crew member. We got Miss Kaylee Norris and Natasha A. That's our 2 Washington State girls. And we got Miss Melissa H., our original, the OG crew member. She sent me this cool shirt for my birthday. Thank you very much. I got it on. First shirt I haven't worn on here that don't say Motor Cop Chronicles, so you know you're special. That's all I wear.
Yeah,
that's all I wear.
That's all you wear, man. That's
Huh?
all you
You
wear.
could have your wife add like a little Motor Cop Chronicles.
Yeah,
logo.
yeah, but that's all I wear. I'm
He
constantly
needs to have a Motor
constant-
Cop Chronicles with a badge on it. That way he can wear it to work.
constantly promote. No, I cannot promote at work. I will get in trouble for that. Trust me. I can't do
From
that.
your last conversation.
Yeah, had that conversation.
Yeah.
We won't. We're not going to discuss that on here. So we got
Where
Miss.
do you follow a page?
We got Billy G is in the house. Of course, we got JoJo talking about the cock wobble. If y'all want to know, y'all
She
go.
just likes
go.
She
go.
likes the
She
word.
likes the word
the first
cock.
word of that. Yeah, the cock.
Go on. Go
Womble.
follow the
Cock
Facebook
womble.
page, Motor Cop Chronicles, if you're just listening on audio or whatever. I try to put out a Motor Cop word of the day every day on there. So most of them are just stupid stuff I pick out. So
I mean,
but I do it every
obviously-
day. Every day. Like I usually do it before 6 a.m. So it's there for when you wake up in the morning. We got our Aaron is here over there on the YouTube. And, of course, JoJo's here.
He's trying to find. You get these words.
Are you
probably
having
while
problems with that headset over there?
Yeah, I
Is it
can't get it right.
Your freaking head's too small. You need to
No,
gain
he
some
ain't
weight.
like
You got a little
you.
baby
I
head.
can't get my
He
mic
don't like
right,
having
man.
that big black thing in his mouth.
Yeah, it's a little. It gets a little too close to my lips.
Tony Lynn is
Turn him
here.
off. Yeah, it reminded him of Mardi Gras.
How was my Mardi Gras? I'm so glad Mardi Gras is over.
Me too. My cake's on the way.
Shit, you must have escorted 4,000 floats, didn't you?
Monday on Lundy Gras, we left. I left the house at like 5 o'clock in the morning, a.m., and we brought some floats to Morgan City, and then I got back in my driveway at 3 a.m. Tuesday morning. Okay, it was like 19, 20 hours.
It was like, trust me,
I've
guys.
been-
We thought about doing another episode, and I was like, oh hell.
I
no.
just been exhausted. Yesterday was my first day off in almost 3 weeks. Besides last Thursday, and if anybody don't know on here, we did have to put one of our Great Danes
Yeah.
down, Charlie.
Charlie.
She almost made it to be 11, and she was going in heart failure. We had to have her put down. We're gonna have her ashes on. If you want to see pictures of her, that's on Facebook. Also, you can go check it out. It was sad. It's like losing one of your kids, but
Yeah.
and her husband Bo is he's just confused. You know, he's decrepit. Also,
Is he still looking around for her?
somehow he got into, because he's got arthritis real bad. He got into the bed with us last night, and that was a feat of me getting him out, because he's probably about 155 pounds or something like that, and his
Son.
back legs got some issues and stuff. But he started climbing up in there, and I couldn't leave him there for long, because he twitches real bad now and stuff, and his feet are as big as my hand right here. That's the size of his feet. I'm not exaggerating. That's one paw, and
They're
and
big puppies.
he flops around. I'm just like, I'm going to lose an eye, freaking,
Yeah,
something.
that's
He's
right.
going to hurt me. So, but Charlie's it's sad, but at least she's not hurting no more, nothing
Right,
like that.
she
So
ain't in pain.
we're not going to try to be all sad and stuff here. I already had that, but hopefully I am back in. I got a little bit of rest Tuesday. I wanted to do an extra episode, but I was just exhausted. I mean, for almost 3 weeks straight, it's like go constant. And
I had some people like, you're not going to New Orleans for Mardi Gras? Fuck no. Have y'all seen pictures of the people standing shoulder to shoulder with about 1 million people standing around? That shit ain't fun.
I didn't get to ask you, but how did you like the Camogo parade that you were involved in?
It was great, man.
Did they not have people out there, did they not?
They had, well, you wasn't lying when you said they was chock-a-block full, man.
I bet you he was worried that T-Bird wouldn't be able to throw all of her stuff. Because she had someone, I bet you she was bone dry when she was done.
No, we had a lot left, and they said, "Hey, we're getting towards the end of the parade. Y'all need to start throwing." I was like, "Well, shit, man, I had huge beads, them big ones." And I was like, "Nah." I usually try to pick out like a little girl or something to give the big beads to, or some.
Don't be giving big beads a look. Sounds nasty.
Or some special needs kid, and
you get that one free pass, right?
Yeah. So, it was good until you texted me while we was sitting there for 15 minutes. Iceman.
We had a break. We had a breakdown.
Man, I was freezing. Shit, it was kind of cold. I had my gloves on and my jacket, and I get a text from Iceman. He said, "Hey, man, just to let you know, the front float's tire's about to fall off. They're up here changing it now." Yeah. Shit, it had the whole parade, had the whole float ensemble stop.
Dwayne, Freebird, he was on the butterfly float.
Yeah, butterfly.
That makes sense.
Hey, I didn't get to pick the float. That's just what I was told to get on, the butterfly. Get on the butterfly.
I tell you what, there's so many people out there. See, he's saying he was cold. I was on that bike and stuff like that. I actually had to stop at one point and take my jacket off because
you got 600-degree engine between your
legs.
legs.
Dripping sweat. Just drip. I mean,
I had my jacket and gloves on, man.
I was dripping sweat. I gotta say I did enjoy that one because I probably gave high fives and shook hands. I took pictures. I had this one little girl come up to me, and I put my bike in neutral and got off of it, and she wanted a hug, and so I gave her a hug, and I enjoyed doing that. So
there was a lot of people, man. There was a lot, way more than what I thought would be.
Yes, I think that's because the Southern band, the Human Jukebox, was out there.
Where was he at? Was he in the front or the
back?
It's
the whole band.
Yeah, I know, but where were they at?
Oh, I'm not sure where they were at in there.
I
was up front.
Huh?
They were on the same float as you.
Yeah, they wasn't on my
They wasn't on no float. What we're going to do is we're going to start these stories since we're just a jibber jabbing away here. We're 12 minutes in and ain't even got to the first story yet. We're just bullshitting at the point.
It's what happens when you get all these old folks together.
I don't know where Redbox is. I think he may be dead. No, just joking.
No. He's at the LSU baseball game. He's in New Orleans.
That's the regular box, not Redbox.
Oh, Redbox.
Redbox.
I don't know where Redbox is.
Redbox's kid's still been going in and out of the hospital, so we're hoping
they're all right.
The child's doing okay. And from a post I saw on Facebook today, I'm hoping that his wife is not did something to him because I think he pissed her off pretty good that she put it on Facebook. So Redbox, if you're out there, you got some major butt kissing to do with your wife there. You better make that up to her. That's all I got to say.
I'm not friends with him on Facebook, but I always love some good drama.
We're going over to Alabama on this first story, and they had I got a video. I'll give you a little synopsis before we play the video. I'm just gonna let y'all know ahead of time. I didn't give him any videos just because he bitches.
Who?
You?
Me?
I didn't give him any on purpose. I just been a dick. But anyway, they had this guy. He died. Unfortunately, this man died. From what I've read and seen, he had a bad dope problem. He had methamphetamine problem and mental illness and some stuff like that. And he froze to death though. The dude froze to death, and there's gonna have to be that. I'm sorry, people screw up and you go to jail and you can do your time, but cruel and unusual punishment, you should not have it, and it's only a constitutional right.
What was he in jail?
This dude. But I think they say he shot at the cop, stuff like that, but you still don't let people freeze to death. You still can't let people freeze to death. Let's watch this video.
I have one tear out of stream of tears.
Well, I'm not saying I feel,
They're a bunch of woke liberals.
whatever. I'm just saying,
all right.
it's still. I mean, you can't do that to people. You know what I mean?
We're
So
not talking about explosive allegations of abuse and
here we
neglect.
go. This is
County
it.
leaders are not talking about explosive allegations of abuse and neglect inside the county
Oh,
jail.
T-Bird made it on.
Last night,
Okay,
a federal
Hoppy, be
lawsuit
careful.
claims inmate Anthony Mitchell froze to death in the jail. The I-Team's Cynthia Gould is here with what she learned today in Jasper. Cynthia?
Brenda, first from Aaliyah, who is handling this investigation. A spokesperson says due to the sensitive nature of the ongoing investigation, the agency does not have any details to share. But many in Jasper today demanding answers now. These images of Anthony Mitchell came from the family's attorney, taken before a downward spiral of meth addiction and what they call serious medical and psychiatric issues.
Now, y'all seen how he looked right there, right here.
Damn.
You see him, right? Normal looking guy, Y'all see what he looks like right here. This is the same dude right here. That's what methamphetamine will do to you. If anybody out there hasn't seen it, if you listen on audio and want to go look at the video either on Facebook or YouTube, it's at about 2028. You can see the pictures of them. So I'm going to let it go. I'm just saying, meth is like horrible.
Mitchell was arrested after a family
See a
member
lot in my work.
called for a welfare check. The sheriff's office said Mitchell fired a weapon at them. Mitchell's face was spray painted black. His weight, according to relatives, had dropped 100 pounds.
God.
Did they charge him? Did they charge him with racist, with being racist for walking around with blackface? That's what I want to know. Because don't they have all kind of stuff on the news about that? People with blackface, and it's not right.
We just say no to drugs.
He was using his privilege.
Yeah.
Just say no to drugs.
Later, this secretly recorded video by a jail supervisor shows Mitchell appearing lifeless, carried out of jail, headed to Walker Baptist Hospital. There, an ER physician notes...
I'm going to say right here, I don't think he was completely lifeless right here when he was up. Not unless they have something under his legs right here.
They must have.
You see right here how
they must have wiped the blackface off of him, huh?
Well, I'm sure they did. He was in jail. But right here, not unless they're supporting it, because if he was completely unconscious, he would just be flopped.
Right.
Now, I'm not saying he's not, but they could have they could have something on him right here to make it do that. But
carried out of jail, headed to Walker Baptist Hospital. There, an ER physician notes Mitchell's internal body temperature was just 72 degrees. The doctor suspects Mitchell died of hypothermia. He froze to death.
No matter what.
I mean, that's a little, you shouldn't freeze to death inside of a building.
Freeze to death in the jail.
He was inside the jail and froze to death.
Oh, that's harsh shit.
Just, you saw him pulling him out. Didn't make it up.
No, it's the drugs that fucked him all up.
What he did, I mean, I understand they call meth ice sometimes, but I don't think
Yeah,
I don't think it's actually cold.
Because they get
keep
that
talking about
skating
the
is
doctor
like
said-
skating on ice.
I mean, when he got to the jail, his body temperature was 72.
Yeah, but it depends on how long he was fucking dead.
He wasn't dead. Supposedly, he wasn't dead when they brought him up there. He was still alive.
He should have.
Maybe he had already been dead. Maybe they should have just stuck with that story.
Mental
Yeah, he's
health
fucking
problem
dead.
or
That's why he's
not.
cold.
These images are from a federal wrongful death lawsuit filed by Mitchell's family. Attorneys claim Mitchell was
Oh,
kept
they
naked in a
wouldn't.
holding cell.
They weren't making sure he wasn't doing drugs. Now they care.
Well, yeah.
They didn't give a shit when he lost 100 pounds and he out there
He's
smoking the pipe.
He's naked right here. Well, it says, Holster, check your messages.
Not meant to house
am-
That-
inmates.
I guarantee
No
that-
bed or toilet. Jail staff.
So I don't know what kind of cell he was in. It had no bed and no toilet. Even a suicide cell has a toilet usually in it.
Or a drain in the middle.
Something, so
accused
What-
of being indifferent. Mitchell died of
what?
Was he walking when he come into the jail?
Yeah. He didn't walk out, unfortunately.
No, but I mean,
Look,
indifferent to Mitchell's deteriorating condition.
this don't look good. You see him laughing and shit You're on
The
camera,
lawsuit also
people.
claims Mitchell was tased.
They don't
His
think about
false
that
teeth
shit.
removed, meaning
They
he
get
would
complacent.
be unable to eat. Outside the jail today, a small group of
Boy, that's a protest and a half right there, huh? Jeez.
protesters, and throughout Jasper, many telling
They're saying protesters. There was one person out there.
Yeah, some cockamamie woke liberal
He wanted to hold
bitch.
the sign that says White Lives Matter, but he figures he'd get beat.
It don't say that. It just says. At least she spelt it right.
Justice.
Now, I did speak with Jefferson County Chief Deputy Coroner Bill Yates. It is
couldn't
his
spell
opinion, based on the ER doctor's notes, that Mitchell was alive but dying when he arrived at Walker Baptist Hospital. Yates said there is no medical condition or disease that would cause the body temperature to drop that low to 72 degrees.
Except
the
death.
Alabama Department of Forensic Sciences is handling the autopsy in the case.
My thing is with this right here, this guy, if you're working at the jail, I've worked at the jail. I don't know if any of y'all have ever worked at the jail, but
These spot checks,
you,
ain't you?
yeah. I mean, if this dude was on some kind of suicide watch, if he was on suicide watch, somebody should have been watching him 24/7, not even doing spot checks. He should have been under camera or having somebody sitting there watching him the whole entire time, stuff like that.
Hey, man, they were able to kill Epstein.
I think this,
God damn.
yeah, this is bad.
Oh man.
Total.
He
Total
hung
lag.
himself or did he did it to himself.
Bullshit.
He didn't. Epstein did not kill himself.
Yeah, he did.
No, he didn't.
That's what they were saying.
There's
Is
two things in
suicide.
this world that'll never hang themselves: Jeffrey Epstein and a Christmas decoration. All right.
And Kelly, you were right. Drugs are bad. Tony says he made the choice to do meth. People need to make better choices. This is not a sickness. That's true. That's true. He did.
That is
he did
true, Tony.
choose
His
to put those
actions got
drugs
him
in
a
his.
consequence.
That she hit my my motto on the head.
Now,
These people choose to do this shit. They
Teresa.
know what is going to happen.
I was saying I'm just going to show you this so he don't steal it because I'm going to send it with him now.
Yeah, look what we got here.
I got
T-Bird?
T-Bird's mug right here.
You should have just mailed.
I'm
the
gonna
shit from
drink
your
out
house.
of it in the morning. I'll send you a picture. I'm drinking. I'm gonna drink.
That's when everybody sees this is T-Bird's mug. So when Freebird over here steals it,
She just get, she just getting out of she just getting out of them. She ain't even gonna see it tonight. So I'll just use it in the morning before she sees it.
see she done saw it. Yeah, she's there. She loves it. Make sure don't let him drink out of it. Put a little arsenic on the edge or something.
Hey,
like
Matthew.
that. Yeah, don't go to jail. That's true. Hello, Matthew.
All right, so going back to the Sally Port. In Colorado, a woman slips her handcuffs,
Oh, he
gets
must be
the
in a hurry
officer's
again.
gun, and barricades herself inside of the cruiser. So apparently, out of Larimer County out there in Colorado, they're extremely fucking woke. So the officers were attempting to remove the suspect. The officers had already placed their firearms inside the lockboxes. Somehow this crazy bitch was able to slide out of her handcuffs, run over, unlock the damn lockbox, grab a hold of the gun, and attempt to hold the officers hostage. Smart. They took off running, and it took several hours. They had to wait on the SWAT team to get there to use less than lethal to talk her down.
And order pizza.
I would have aired that fucking car out within about 30 seconds.
It was inside a lock bin.
Don't give a shit. If she is posing an immediate threat to herself or other officers,
You can't do that no more.
no.
This is the new age.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a
No,
fuck.
it's just the new age. You give them Rice Krispie
Should have
treats,
came back out with an AR.
Rice Krispie treats, and hugs.
Oh, fuck that shit.
And you, sir, skipped out of line.
Yeah, he
I
took.
didn't.
You
I
were
was
number
supposed to
3.
be
He's number 2.
No, that's
Yes,
that's
no,
the
Yes.
story.
yes,
Yeah.
no. Yeah, that's your story, but you skipped.
Yeah, it says Freebird. Kelly
Don't worry,
said,
I'll go after
"Damn,
you.
Kelly, your neighbor is 70-something years old."
That's what I was
doing
looking
meth."
at. Kelly says her neighbor died on the 16th of this month for using meth, and she was 73 years old.
God,
Wow, that's messed up. When
Well,
you
it's probably
got
cheaper
it's
than
like,
taking all of her fucking prescriptions.
it's like Granny just I mean, fuck.
I don't.
think about
Was
it.
it a man or a woman? She
If
don't
you're
say.
an elderly individual that can't afford all your, your pain medicines and stuff like that, they just choose to go out a different path.
Do y'all know what they have a shortage of right now? Besides penicillin, like amoxicillin and stuff, you can't even find
Brain
amoxicillin
cells.
400. No, well that, but I'm saying, you know what else they have a shortage of? Freaking ADHD medication.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it's because everybody and their mama's on it.
This whole world's about to go
It's like-
ape shit if they,
like
I had
bonus
to-
Adderall too.
I was
Well,
told today that I'm on a wait now.
Well, we've always known you've had some weight.
No, yeah, I do have weight. I'm just saying, you know, I'm down to like 2 of my pills.
Oh, that's
you
a
better
good
ration.
thing.
You
I'm
better
rationing,
ration
yeah,
that, boy.
yeah. Adderall, you were right, Tony. I mean,
Better go
and-
on the black market.
Oh no,
Don't do drugs, kids.
Yeah,
They're free.
I can hook you up with one of my
Kelly said there was a lady and she don't know how she lived as long as she did.
unicorn titty milk, Billy. We ain't heard that in a while, man.
No.
You know, I
some-
was thinking about that the other day. We hadn't had any unicorn titty milk.
No, we haven't
in a
had no
while.
unicorn titty milk in a while.
Never
And-
had it.
yeah, you did. When
yeah,
you came down here, you did.
Yeah.
I'll
Was
let
it
you
that
drink
shit
some.
that glitters?
No.
Not that stuff in the shack
Dude,
out
I
there.
drank a lot of fucking alcohol while I was there.
That's the creamy stuff.
The creamy.
I don't know
Not the
what you did
not
with
the
my
salty
sleeping body.
creamy stuff I gave you. Not the salty one. It was the sweet.
Man, I can't believe
balls,
Billy
yeah.
pulled that damn term out. We hadn't used in a while.
No,
Unicorn
it's your
titty.
turn. Then we go back to yours since he.
I don't know.
butted you.
I don't know where to go. Holster done effed it all up, man. I mean, so apparently in Nevada, they're paying $30,000 and $40,000 bonus. What you call it? What's the word I'm looking for?
Hiring
A
bonus.
bonus.
Sign-on bonus.
Sign-on bonus.
Hiring incentives.
For honorably discharged military members, active members of the National Guard, and or reserves.
Gonna be a
So they're
long
giving the money for relocation,
Veteran bonus.
transfers, and all. So they're hoping that the big dollar bonus will bring a bunch of liberals in, so they can just talk to criminals.
Well, it says it got
fucking pay too.
the
Thank
salaries
God.
from starts at 61 and 98K.
Yeah,
Of course, we're-
98,000.
This, of course, look where it's at. I'm sure.
Las
I'm sure
Vegas.
it's expensive as shit to live out there, and it's only a 4-day work week too.
Las Vegas Valley,
So what? 10-hour shifts, 4 on, 3 off.
I'm guessing
I guess.
That's not a bad fucking.
an annual uniform allowance. See, I don't understand that. I just go in and say, "Hey, I need a uniform," and they order it for me. See, that shit
Well,
like that's weird for me.
A lot of the officers around here have to get their uniforms dry cleaned, and then that's what they use.
Why
their
they don't have
uniform
washer
allowance.
and dryers?
No, they want their uniforms to stay fucking.
Well, that's on them. That's on them.
No, that's what the department gives them that bonus for, is to pay for maintaining the uniforms.
Aaron says he would like some unicorn titty milk, and Roy P is in the house over there on the YouTube. Hello, ladies and
Yeah,
free.
I
I'm
don't
one of the ladies. You.
The last time we talked about unicorn titty milk, Bam brought it in.
Yeah, we drank a whole bunch of it.
And then y'all all got COVID in the next couple of days.
Hell, we got a few. I would like to send that way. So, all right. Well, I guess we're going back to my turn. So, if anybody's
Well-
looking for a job and you're a veteran or something, go on down to Las Vegas. Start out about almost, 68,000, 100 grand a year. Now, it might cost you 200 grand a year to live down there, but
No, it's sure just like everything. Nobody wants to really live in the fucking desert. So just outside of Vegas, it's got to be cheap.
Well,
this next one is I don't know if y'all know we recently had a law enforcement officer has passed away. Now the dude, to me, kind of a legend, but also
It's not the little black guy, is it?
no. I'm like, what the fuck? Because I can guarantee you, I'm not going for the same record this guy hold. He was. I'm glad you back. They are. He was the oldest law enforcement officer on record that and he died. Watch this video right here. We'll scoot on over here to this screen.
Are not talking about explosive allegations.
Right here.
Texas deputy tonight being honored.
Now, this was before he died.
Years of service.
A couple
To this
years
day,
before he
at
died.
97 years of age, Bill Hardin still wears the badge, still reports to work at the
Why you got
Johnson County
videos on your
office.
articles?
And Molestina spoke to the man.
Because I put them together. And I did that on purpose, so you couldn't, just to hear you bitch about it. You know, you work 4 12-hour shifts, 3-day weekend.
Believed to be the oldest serving law enforcement man in history.
97 when this video was made.
Or twin pistols and this hat.
That's some Roy Rogers shit right there, son. I like it, man. That's some Roy Rogers shit.
Well, he has passed away.
Lone Ranger.
He was 99 years old. He just passed away this past week, at 99. But yeah, y'all listen up, see what kind of this dude.
That same hat. Wow. Gave it to in 1953.
When Bill Hardin was gifted this hat in the early 1950s, he'd already been a police officer for about 7 years in Fort Worth.
First police academy lasted 2 weeks.
After retiring from Fort Worth PD, he went on to have another full career with the Tarrant County Sheriff's Office. When he retired from there, he went down to Johnson County, where the Sheriff's Office brought him on as a deputy, a job he still holds today. It's here in this community at the Chisholm Trail Museum in Cleburne that a new exhibit is being unveiled, honoring the man they call the oldest working law enforcement officer in the world.
I feel good for an old guy.
Which is why he says he still keeps putting on the uniform, the badge, and gun.
So I'm going to keep going till the sheriff runs.
You think he still carried a revolver?
And,
Guarantee
yeah.
he did.
make it to 75.
I hope.
Guarantee.
I
he
hope
still
the poor old man was behind a desk and didn't have a gun, because I don't think his shooting skill probably ain't too good at 97 years old.
Hey, we had one that was an old guy that they had to pull off the post course because he damn near almost. He was muzzle sweeping everybody on the damn line.
I was
pulled
there.
His ass off. They're like, "Hey, you going? We told you not to muzzle sweep people."
Yeah.
Shit.
The safest place.
Man.
That's the old man that was a bailiff, I believe. And
yeah,
the safest place when he was shooting was standing directly in front of him.
So the county basically hired this guy to become his own museum piece.
Yeah,
the sheriff's office paid him. Tony said he served 76 years. 76 years.
Well, he's not, because you know who I'm talking about.
No, but I'm just saying this old guy here, 76 years. I'm assuming that his wife was gone, and maybe he had nothing else better to do.
Probably,
or the latter.
Or he didn't like his wife, and he just wanted to not.
No, I'm sure she probably passed.
I'm thinking that too. But yeah, this man here, he retired from. I think he retired from 3 places. I don't know. He just
imagine that pension
that he's never going to see.
3 of them, matter of fact.
I hope somebody gets them.
Yeah.
I hope JoJo took a break, went out there and whooped her.
Yeah, Mr. Ben.
Ass.
I do know. Remember Mr. Ben?
Who that is?
Y'all didn't know him. Mr. Ben had how many years? This man could have been retired. I
don't know who that is.
He finally passed away, but I'd see him when I was working day shift every morning, and we had thought at one point that we were going to find him dead in Tony Lynn's chair, and he didn't. They finally had to he had 48 years, and they had to force him into retirement because he was still out serving civil papers. Okay, and he got to the point where he was running into stuff with his unit. And they just, it was got to be a liability. Couldn't let him drive no more. But he passed. Used to drink that coffee up every morning. So, whose turn is it? But hey,
probably Holster. He just jump in there.
Props to that man for putting in that much public service. True first responder there. I mean, he loved the job and had to love his community to get up, put that uniform on every single day like that. Because he sure in the hell didn't have to.
Am I next?
You are next.
Oh, I almost jumped him again.
Yeah.
And actually, I lied. I do have a video for you on this one.
Oh, good. Oh, good. See. I'm back in.
Look at his smile. See, I made him smile. I made him smile.
No, Holster, he can't hear it or see it, JoJo. He can't hear or see shit.
Let me see this Holster getting videos. Holster does not get any videos.
The Austin PD, Austin, Texas, their cruisers were damaged with rocks and bottles and fireworks during a street racing, a little melee. These little bastards do it all over the place.
Yeah.
They do it here. So apparently the police pulled up on them and they got a bunch of shit thrown at them. I don't know why that happens.
I don't know why
you bring that water cannon and you blast every sorry little bastard standing there and knock them down with that water cannon, and they will probably eventually leave or drown.
Not screw the water cannon.
No, well, you're not having bottles thrown at your damn unit.
Gatling gun.
Well, I'm all for that. I'm all for a 50 cal ripping everybody in half. A bunch of woke ass little bastards.
Shoot the bitch in the car with a gun, and you're like, you can't do that. Let's go out and use a Gatling gun. That makes no.
Well, we need a 50 cal. That way, if you want to shoot the car, it'll rip the car in half too.
But have you ever seen the videos from France when they hit people with the fire hose? It's beautiful. They do cartwheels.
Oh, I love it. New York was having a problem with all them homeless people, and they wouldn't leave the hotel. I'm like, you blast their ass with that damn water cannon.
Yeah.
Why y'all? What you waiting on?
You can't do that no more.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can.
with the water, especially if it's about to be a hard freeze that night.
Events took over some of Austin.
All right, y'all ready for your video?
So I think the chief says that behavior is reckless and poses significant risks.
Duh.
And dangers to the public and the officers. No shit.
Yeah, I mean
that
must be that motherfucker must be smart right there. It's just dangerous to throw shit at the police.
Fort Worth, right?
This is in Austin.
Austin, that liberal.
Yeah, Austin. Very liberal.
Roads. Austin police announced more arrests and tell us how it's planning to deal with future takeovers as the spring festival season approaches.
KVU's Ford Sanders joins us live from North.
This dude, look at this dude right here. This dude's like, man, I ain't got time for this shit. Look at it. Look at his look on his face right here. Look at this. He's like, man, my job sucks ass. I mean,
he probably drove over to the scene and seen some 18-wheelers.
Yeah, he might have seen some 18-wheelers
parked. One of those takeovers happened.
That's where Adam lives. He lives right outside of Austin. The one we're trying to get him to call in.
Yeah, we've been trying for 2 years.
Well, he's a councilman now.
Well, he ain't too big for his britches.
Again, Ford.
Live.
I know, Billy. I'd love to see that water cannon beating the shit out of people trying to protest.
One of the spots where these takeovers happened, we're actually at Metric and Breaker here in Northwest Austin. This is the exact spot that APD Chief Joseph Chacon says an officer was injured, but will be okay. Now, he's vowing that moving forward in the future, they're going to make sure they crack down on these types of illegal events.
This has been a large-scale, comprehensive...
Damn!
These stupid son of bitches. This one person went spitting out through the fire, I guess with gas or whatever, done spit it. Now this idiot's running around with his ass on fire, like literally, like look at him. I mean, his paint, he's on fire.
He's gonna melt the fucking fat right off his ass.
Stop, drop, and roll, baby.
Continues.
Austin Police Chief Joseph Chacon making his first statements Tuesday about 4 illegal street racing events known as takeovers that happened in Austin Saturday.
First of all, how is it a race? Well, they're not racing. They're spinning around in circles,
showing off.
burning up their tires. That's not a race.
That's your dumbass people reporting, man.
That's not a race.
Friday night into Sunday morning. He says the first calls came in about the largest event at Barton Springs Road and South Lamar at 9:01 p.m. Saturday. Officers weren't able to get there for 22 minutes.
Run over their ass.
You see me right here?
Run over their ass.
This is bullshit. Look, all these people are attacking you. Put it in D and not R and punch it.
Yep.
Yeah, they'll move.
They'll move, or they're going to get hung up underneath it, okay?
But these are the same areas, like, that wouldn't go out and shoot somebody that was stealing a police car with a gun.
Most likely, yeah.
2 minutes.
When enough units had arrived and officers attempted to disperse the crowd, they were met with open hostility and aggression.
What do you do? Look, you see the explosion right here where they threw. You know what? What do you do when you have violence and stuff being brought at you? You're supposed to respond with a higher response of violence and stuff back at them.
Right.
If old boy would have got out of the unit and just start shooting some bitches with beanbag rounds, and they all falling down.
Beanbag rounds.
Yeah, beanbag rounds. Son.
Double aught buck.
No, okay. I don't know if you guys have ever trained with them, but they make a grenade that you throw, and when it explodes, it shoots out little rubber bullets. I mean, at hundreds of miles an hour.
Flashbang worked pretty good.
Or you know what else would really work good? Dragon breath.
Well, yeah. I mean, essentially, they're throwing an explosive at
Yes, that's a freaking grenade they're doing right there.
Wankers right there. JoJo said that's a whole bunch of cheese
wankers right there. That is definitely cheese wankers. And yes, apparently Melissa, I wore your shirt. Thank you much for the present.
Apparently Holster got baby chickens. You got baby chickens?
Oh yeah, we've already had chickens
and homework.
We have some more.
And
we have
homework.
A whole bunch of room in the back of the house, and I was like, "Wait a minute now. If the price of eggs keep going up, I might start selling eggs."
Kelly, you tell people to stop calling you while we're live.
I'm gonna try to figure out how to make that stuff that Iceman likes, the deep fried or whatever the eggs.
I don't know. That night he deep fried. It was in Oreos and Twinkies.
Yes.
God dang. Yeah. You talk about
he hadn't got to experience. He ain't got to experience that yet.
Oh, that was a Twinkies and it was Oreos too, wasn't it? Then you did
deep
Oreos.
Fried Oreos and fried Twinkies.
Yeah, he didn't cook for me. Every day I was there, he's like, "Let's go get, have a couple drinks and eat."
Yeah. What's wrong with that?
Oh, it was good. But he kept talking about how good his gumbo is.
You got to deal with all the damn grease in the fryer, and
my fried fish is legendary.
Legend.
That night was 911 call center staffing, something Mayor Kirk Watson outlined in a statement Monday. Chief Chacon says the call center was understaffed on a night when they were overwhelmed.
From 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. Saturday night, we had 390 calls come into the 911 call center.
Saying the department is pulling officers off patrol to staff the 911 call center while recruiting as fast as possible.
Believe me, we are being as creative as we can.
But hiring and training take time. APD has made 6 arrests in this case, too.
Yeah,
training. What kind of training when you backing up with your car? That don't take much of a freaking ass.
They arrested these people, but now they're going to hire them and train them. Future recruits.
Oh, shit, man. I wonder what the hell's that little Fu Manchu thing called? I don't know what that.
This right here?
Yeah.
I have no idea.
I wonder if they got a policy on that.
The Asian mustache thing?
Yeah, some Asian Fu Manchu shit.
Well, my beard.
No.
I got my beard trimmed today, but I'm going back to the goatee at the end of the month. So.
And for the following Sunday, DPS adding a 7th to the total Tuesday. Chief Chacon says APD is already...
All these motherfuckers out here, and they arrested a whole 7 people.
6, huh?
Or 6 people, 6. Whatever. I mean...
Well, I don't understand that. Why?
The rest of them were just... They were going home and got caught up in the traffic.
You show up on scene with about 15 tow trucks, and you hook them all.
Well, the tow trucks were busy towing the 18-wheelers off the shoulder.
Hey, there's a detective that I know I seen Tuesday night. He hooked them, the ones in over there in Walker.
The major
by the Popeyes, so everybody's parking on the road.
Made you feel good.
And he said the 18-wheelers used to park in that center lane, and he'd make them move. And he said one of them just abandoned the truck because he was in there eating. He said, I hooked that son of a bitch. He come running out. He come running out, and the tow truck done hooked that bad boy. I said, boy, I'd love that.
It's over $1,000.
We're going to have better intel.
When they were overwhelmed.
From 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. Saturday night, we had 309.
But hiring and
pre-deploy and to quickly
cop cars
quell
don't have
any
cool
kind
logos
of
on the side.
Sideshow events that might happen in the future.
While talking about shortages, the chief also mentioned big events like South by Southwest on the horizon, saying other agencies will be around to help.
I want to see one of these some bitches collide with the other one because they can't really drive.
That aid.
Well, the cars are stolen.
Well, it definitely happens. I don't understand, why do you want to tear your shit up?
Because it's stolen.
Not all of them are stolen.
A lot of them. Not all of them.
It's just stupid.
Good friend
Tires
of mine,
cost too much to do that shit.
I had a good friend of mine as a gearhead. He'd take his Mustang. He had a 2009 Mustang. He worked on that son of a bitch. But he'd take his personal driving car to the racetrack and burn out and race to something.
But he was rich or something?
No.
Because I know I just bought 4 tires for Bam's Jeep, and that cost me like $1,300.
Come on. The average tire isn't a mud tire.
It don't matter. It's still expensive.
He got them 35s on that damn thing. And
well, I couldn't imagine doing it in a Corvette with the 50s on the rear.
No.
That shit's expensive.
Here we go. Roy says I cooked for him. I did cook. I know I
you
boiled.
Cooked for Roy?
I boiled shrimp one time. I don't know if he got the fish or not before.
Bullshit, Roy.
And I just want to eliminate the threat. Correct. I just want to take the threat out.
What was that, boudin or whatever? They had that little sauce.
Says no, that was. Oh, you talking? Yeah, we had some boudin balls with the sauce.
Where
we had the
was that at?
We got the boudin balls with the sauce at the Francis.
Oh hell, that's up in the
St. Francisville.
Yeah. Way the hell up there.
Yeah, we went to Angola.
They got the best damn oysters.
Oh, that's yeah.
And then then Holstera's daughter, when she got back from Thanksgiving break at school, and the teacher asked them that what happened, what did they do for their Thanksgiving break? She told her that her uncle took her to prison and taught her how to make shanks. So
not even bullshit.
That's a true story.
The teacher goes, I know your husband was in law enforcement, so I figured it had something to do with that. Yeah.
So, she went to prison and learned how to make shanks.
Billy said they were all heading to night Bible school. That's funny when they wipe out the spectators. I can't.
The chief, he talks like he is a negotiator and wants to talk people's face off.
Hey, Aaron says it's all the Fast and Furious movies' faults.
Oh, my turn, right?
Is it?
I don't care. I'm going. Over 200 arrested, a record number of victims rescued in Florida human trafficking operation. Obviously, at the head of it, we have the best sheriff in America, Sheriff Grady Judd, trying to put a stop to human trafficking. So in Polk County, Florida, Central Florida deputies, Polk County deputies, arrested 213 people in a human trafficking investigation named Operation Traffic Stop.
That's a lot of people.
It's a damn lot of people. But this guy's been doing this every couple months. He's been building up the investigation. Remember, they had over 100 people that work for Disney that got popped for trying to solicit minors. Let's see. The Vice Unit is partnered with law enforcement agencies from Okeechobee, Auburn, Winter Haven, Davenport, and other departments. Social service officers. Okay. Not only did we arrest more suspects during this single operation than we ever have, we've identified 24 human trafficking victims the highest number of victims we've ever rescued during one of these investigations. So they've saved that many people already. That's awesome. Love that dude.
Dude, some of his interviews are freaking great.
Well, he don't do the PC bullshit.
Yeah.
He's
He
the old
rips,
school
the
sheriff.
reporters
He has a
ask
job.
some damn left-wing shit, and he'll rip their ass,
Oh, yeah,
boy.
they'll try that shit. He's like, well, why did they need to shoot him 100 times? Because we ran out of fucking bullets or we'd have shot him more. You know? I love that dude.
Yeah, that dude's awesome, man.
You want to watch a video?
Jesus. Go
Yeah.
ahead.
I got you a video.
Holster got a video?
Yes, he does.
I got a video?
Yes.
Couldn't have said that before I started talking.
Took over some of Austin's roads. Austin police announced more arrests.
Office outdid itself with one of the biggest busts in Polk County history. Deputies say they used social media to lure more than 200 Johns and prostitutes into an arrest. They say they also rescued a number of women from Cuba who were forced into prostitution.
Cuba.
Fox 13's Evan Axelbank reports.
From Cuba.
Yeah. That's the way I say it.
Yeah, that's the way I say it too. Jim says, please don't ever change this podcast so much. Well, I'm going to try not to, but y'all need to help me spread it. Y'all need to tell y'all friends, get y'all friends stuff.
Grab both cheeks and spread it.
We done kind of stop. I mean, I've been doing a lot on social media stuff, but I need y'all to help me out and spread it too.
Yeah,
spread it like COVID.
No, a little
They
bit
are
faster,
faceless
more like the
from
Spanish
another.
flu. Too slow.
Spread it. I mean, I ain't going to say it. Spread it like a bad case of herpes at a frat party.
Just have us be popping up all the time.
Yep. And we'll be back every Wednesday, reoccurring. What's that?
Country and forever hopeful their smuggler will leave them alone.
The human trafficking victim is a very difficult victim to work with because they're scared.
Along with the 213 people arrested during a sting by Polk deputies for either being a John or a prostitute are 24 women who were deemed to be victims.
Now, was the first person that ever got arrested for being with a prostitute named John? Is that where that come from?
I don't know.
It's the same as a dead body of John Doe.
I'm just wondering.
Victims of human trafficking. At least 6 were undocumented, exchanging their bodies for a chance. In
Jojo,
America.
where does that come from?
What would she know?
I don't know. I just threw it out there.
You can come to the United States and they're going to open the border and, well, I don't have the money to get there. I have a solution for you.
Deputies teased a location in Polk County on social media as a place to meet either a John or a prostitute, and then watched as they rolled up, paying or charging a few $100s for a few minutes of action.
For every one we catch, there's 5
A few
or 10.
$100.
For a few minutes, I'm in the wrong job field.
A few $100
For
Shit.
a few minutes.
Yeah.
Jeez. Them prostitutes must have had all their
Bitch, I'm gonna get my
They must have
money's
had
worth
all their
eat.
teeth or something. I don't know.
So in other words, not real prostitute.
Yeah, obviously. Yeah, if you look, anybody out there.
You see this girl
You
in the
should
middle
not-
of the screen?
I don't
If they
know,
look
Jojo,
like her,
I'm
they're not a
sorry.
prostitute.
Yeah, look, if a prostitute looks like this, run. That's a cop, okay?
You say, good evening, officer.
Yeah.
If a prostitute looks like the woman earlier that was protesting with the sign that actually was spelled right, that's probably a real prostitute. This
Smell.
no, look, if this is on walking the street, it's gonna be a cop. Now, if you're paying, high dollar escort for $1,200 an hour, this might be real. But most of y'all ain't gonna be able to afford that.
He said inflation's hitting everybody. Two
JoJo is
$200.
like, no, how in the hell would she know that? Yeah, inflation is hitting. I mean, hell, I think they arrested somebody a prostitute the other day. She said it was for 12 minutes for a dozen eggs. So,
Oh, God.
yeah, them,
Play
When
that
they
beautiful
GPS
Bing
and
footage.
find out.
What?
Hit play.
Oh, so shut up.
It's in the county.
The sheriff says victims have been offered an opportunity to get linked with social service agencies, including One More Child.
Is she
that
available?
agency says it's critical to get.
How much would she charge?
That you couldn't afford that one.
I would be a great reporter because I would be the one to ask that.
I would have to pay installments.
I don't think hookers take installment plans.
Oh shit. Okay. Well, I'm out.
I don't think they take them. No.
They take PayPal.
No, because Roy P would have tried that already. He was
Look
like,
at this guy,
it's like
Eric Rogers.
He was trying,
What the fuck's up with his head? Where's he at?
Which one?
Eric Rogers. He's like dead center underneath the stop sign to the right, first line. You see him? He's got
this guy right here. This guy right here.
I don't see what you're talking
He's
about.
balding.
No,
that's Eric Rogers.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what the hell that is on his head. It's like
That's a bald spot.
No, it's a different color than his whole fucking head.
That's because he just shaved it. And it's not tanned yet. He
got
put
a little-
sunscreen
he got
on
a
the
little
top
too
of his
much
head.
sun. Too much sun, or he used some tanning oil.
The guy in the bottom right.
JoJo said the
surprised,
internet
but-
is playing up. I guess that's messing up, so she's out. I'm sorry, JoJo. Them Australian internet.
Yeah, that's
'Cause the shit
Australian.
we're talking about. They're
Australian.
Like,
That's a
tracker.
snake holding one
there
side.
there is no
spider holding the other.
layaway booty. There's no layaway booty at all. I mean,
Put
just
that ass on the shelf.
you
till
got
sit
to pay.
before me.
You got to pay for it ahead of time.
Well, where's
No,
where's the people that's making all the counterfeit money?
No, you don't want to do that.
You don't want the fake money.
Yeah,
No,
if you
she's saying use the fake money to pay the hookers.
yeah.
No, they will call and report you.
Yep. When they get busted
You think
for
they got
trying to
one?
use it,
You think them hookers got one of them pens that they check at Walmart?
They probably do.
just-
They probably got one of them
Yeah,
little things. Like
that's
no,
a, that's
what
a
they
legit
make those
20.
pins out of is their tongue saliva.
That-
Prostitution tongue saliva.
them prostitutes
They lick
probably
the
got.
$100 bill, and it tells it if it's real.
They probably got Venmo.
Oh, I would imagine so.
Yeah, I mean, that just Venmo it to me.
Yeah, she used to, Billy. Not according to the Grammys the other night or whatever the hell it was.
Let's see. We got Oh, I'm next.
Yeah.
About damn time.
Yeah, I know. You drug that story out forever.
Yeah.
Fucker, you were like
Took a
like
little while.
talking to an elderly man. You just
Horrible.
yipping.
And it had a video.
You drug it out so
Didn't
long.
I didn't know I had a fucking video.
Why you got to be so violent about it?
Freebird's rubbing off on me.
Such violence.
Hey, spend a week down there, boy. It's gonna be you're gonna be in a different world of shit
Well,
when you get back.
this right here, we're going to Georgia. Okay, 9 children were shot at a gas station.
Jesus. Were they all in the same car?
9 youths, including a 5-year-old child, were wounded after shots rang out at a gas station in Georgia. And it was real close to Alabama, they said Saturday. The Columbus Police Department responded about 10 p.m. Friday and found multiple gunshot victims amid a large group of people. It's too late for a 5-year-old to be out anyway. Chief Freddie Blackman said at the news conference Saturday that the altercation apparently took place at a party nearby, and they said that the argument started. They said, no, that was the best clown they ever saw. Another one said, no, you're just clowning around. Next thing you know, shots fired. I don't know if that happened or not. I just made that shit up. It said, I am committed to assuring you we will find the person or persons responsible for this senseless crime. The detective has spoken to witnesses, and they are cooperating for now. And
Oh, they snitching.
the names were not released because the victims are 5 to 17 years old. 7 males and 2 females were hurt. At least 4 had been discharged from the hospital where they're treated. None of the injuries appeared to be life-threatening. What gets me is you got 9 people shot with bullets and not one person died. Either that's a really bad shot or some really lucky people. It's all I can't. Just kids.
Bet it was the modified gangster.
Remember that one we talked about many years ago where they got a shooting at a kid's birthday party and everybody got kneecapped? Because we pretty sure a midget was there shooting everybody or something. I mean, it's like, yeah, but 9 children shot up. I mean, this is just plumb friggin' ridiculous. Stop shooting the children. Look, if you want to murk somebody, at least go shoot the part. Walk up to them and shoot the person that you actually want to shoot, and stop shooting all these innocent people. They ain't got nothing to do with it. Stop being a little coward bitch. Get out your car and walk over there face to face and do it.
Well, not only that,
Well,
if I'm gonna
Nubby-
off somebody, I'm gonna make sure.
Nubby had a knife.
Nublet nubbed up over there and some stabbing
Nublet had a
people.
knife,
Yeah, I mean he was better than these gangsters. Old
Yeah.
Nubby.
He was going to get all up in it with his knife.
Oh, he was all up in it.
Nublet. Is that what you said? Nublet.
Yeah, a little nublet. We talked about him last week. Little Nubby. Nubby.
Are you ready for my story?
I don't know. Are you ready to
Tell
give
you
it to
what,
him?
if he kicked you with one of them little nubs, I bet
I bet you them
I
nubs.
bet you feel like a battery.
I bet you
ram,
that
boy.
those were he had calluses on his nubs.
Feel like a battery ram that
There's
run
a
your chest.
TikTok where the guy actually says, he goes, want to know why my wife's so happy? And he pans over and his arm's a nub.
I bet you he could sand a piece of wood smooth with them nubs. That's what I think. Nubbly.
He had fat arms or skinny arms?
Taking fisting to a whole new level.
Actually, it's Chad's turn.
Yeah.
You're trying to skip
Is
again.
it?
Yeah.
Don't skip me, man.
Nah,
Come on, Hostera.
Freebird's turn. You're just trying to jump line again. What's wrong with you tonight?
It's out of California. This is out of California, where there's a bill proposed by a left-wing little fucktard that the K9s be banned for arrest and crowd control.
Well, they're not banning the canines altogether. They can only use them to sniff dope.
Well, I haven't got to the rest of my story. That's in the next
You
paragraph.
like dragging ass.
I don't even give a shit anymore. Replace them with fucking cats. And then what you do is you throw the cat at the bad guy. You ever had a pissed off cat? It's just like.
So yeah, they want to limit they want to limit the use of the canines for arrest, apprehension, and crowd control. They do say that it's okay for search and rescue and explosive detection. So every time I use my dog, I'll be looking for some explosives. I think he had an explosive taped on his head where my dog bit him. I don't know what to tell you, but I think he thought it was explosives.
Maybe
it's like so
diarrhea.
basically, they ought to just get some little Shih Tzus or something that sniff dope, I guess. And I don't know, they don't need dope sniffing dogs in California because ain't all dope legal out there.
Yeah, it's decriminalized. But
I mean,
I'm still saying, attack cats. Throw cats at people. Just fucking latch onto your face.
Hedgehogs.
Water cannon.
About hedgehogs.
You can't carry around that much water in a squad car.
What about a free bird? Carry around a little attack hedgehog?
But then you got to throw it in the pocket.
Kind of like one Bam's got.
Yeah, that little hedgehog.
That little demon. That's a demon.
Oh, he's not.
That's free bird.
Like
free bird about a little Duke the dog up there.
Hands sneak up and bit his ass.
Yeah. Duke come running when I come in. Duke come running up. I'm like, oh shit, that motherfucker's about to bite me. Cause he injured me. I'm still injured from the last.
He didn't even break the skin.
He bit me in the back of the leg.
He didn't even break the skin. He just was letting you know. He's like, hey, I'm right here.
Yeah.
Don't be going towards my mama.
Okay, so the 9 kids shot was Freebird's story.
No, that was my story.
No,
I just did that story.
Did that one. Are you on drugs?
No, they're not free. I don't know what his story is. Then.
See, Roy P says use rattlesnakes. Throw rattlesnakes at people.
Big fucking alligators.
Okay, it's your turn there, Holster. You're just sitting there, just.
Normally he's in a hurry.
Yeah,
read the next story. Read the next story.
He made him sound retarded.
Buddy.
That's my window to lick. Let me look at my window.
So it sounds like this South Carolina mom might have been a Karen. She decided she was going to spit at the suspect before she was fatally shot in the parking lot.
Just gross. That's her right there. The glasses on.
I don't see that one.
God, look at her husband's nose. He looks like a fucking bird.
That's why she's smiling like that.
Anyway.
She's like, honey, you sure are nosy.
Gunned down in a Kroger's parking lot. That's allegedly spit at the suspect before the fatal shooting, according to a report. I do not condone spitting on anyone.
No, that's just nasty.
I also do not agree with the level of response. Maybe a black eye or a busted fucking lip, but killing her?
Yeah, just throwing lead out because somebody spit at you.
Yeah. Local police chief Bobby Dale told Fox News Digital that witnesses said Alexandria Kress and alleged shooter Christina Harrison got into a heated argument over who had the right of way in the supermarket parking lot. Look, people, life is too fucking short. Pick your battles.
What about them people?
Farther away and walk your lazy ass to the door.
What about them people that want to go stand in a spot to save it for somebody? I can't stand them motherfuckers. I think it should be legal, to run those people over.
No.
Yeah.
No.
You're one of them, aren't you?
Fuck no. I would just pull into the parking spot. The problem with that is
I park in the back.
I'm not able to see people that stand in front of my truck.
That's because you drive a redneck rampage.
Is that a man? Is that a man or a woman?
Which one?
The hot chick's husband?
The one right above you?
No, the one in the orange.
That's a lady.
Well, I'm assuming her gender is a female.
I'm assuming that she has a vagina and not a penis.
So what you got to do now is just have a gun and point it at anybody. Don't matter if they're a woman or a man. So fuck it.
Yeah, so she's going to prison for
that
fucking
bitch.
murder.
That bitch gonna have a gun. I'm gonna pull it on her.
So she killed this woman because she spit. I mean, spitting on somebody's nasty, but it don't justify.
Bust her in the fucking mouth.
It don't justify blowing somebody away like that.
Especially, it looks like the young lady or whatever that shot the other young lady. It looks like she could have took her in a one-on-one.
Yeah, because this girl right here don't look real tough.
And I mean, that right there, if I arrive on scene and she spit in your face and you busted her mouth, well, that's kind of mutual.
Yeah, it's kind of mutual combat, yeah.
You know, but now she's going to prison for the rest of her fucking life.
Yep.
Well.
What state was this in?
Yeah, what's...
California.
Oh, she ain't going to. Do they even have life over
it's
there?
South Carolina. So it's in the South.
Lord, Billy. I'm not even putting that one up there. He wants to know if you got any Skittles. I hope he don't. Look, he's going to start making noise now.
I actually do. Brand new bag.
Oh, listen.
Oh,
God.
shit.
I'm not going to open them, though, because I want to eat them tomorrow.
Good. Leave them Skittles where they're at.
Oh, that's Skittles?
Mm-hmm. He likes to taste the rainbow.
I actually have another already open bag. So.
Oh, God. I shouldn't even have made a comment. Next, we got an Oregon senator.
They're delicious.
And this dude here, you know he's got to be a Democrat.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Are you assuming?
Oh, I'm pretty much. I think I'm just completely right on this one.
We got video?
No.
What's the dude look like?
He looks like a Democrat. I don't know what the fuck he looks like. Does it matter what he looks like?
Yeah, you said he looks like a
a duck.
No, Democrat. Normally they have masks on. They still wear.
I'm pretty sure he probably wears. I think he probably double mask.
I'm telling you,
this Oregon senator.
No lie. Everybody wears a mask now as a Democrat.
Senator Lou Frederick. L-E-W. Lou Law. I mean, I don't know. I mean, who the fuck? I mean, it's weird. Anyway, he introduced a bill on February the 14th of this year in the Senate Committee on Judiciary, which would require police officer, corrections officer, parole and probation officers, regulatory specialists, and reserve officers to complete post-secondary education. Senate Bill 779 will require that law enforcement unit of 50 or more officers, corrections officer, parole, probation, blah, 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 blah. We just said all of that. To have at least a bachelor's degree. The bill would require that law enforcement unit with less than 50 individuals would need to have completed at least 2 years of post-secondary education. If this shit passes, the bill would allow 4 years of employees to meet the minimum educational requirements set forth in the measure after the effective date. Senator Dickhead acknowledged that the proposed requirement would could hinder recruitment efforts. No fucking shit. You think they can't find cops to work now? Now you're going to require them to have a bachelor's degree before they can start work?
Oh, shit.
However, he believes the end goal would be worth it and that communities will have more trust in people who are charged and protected. Why? Because a motherfucker that went and got a 4-year degree is going to make a better cop than somebody that don't have a 4-year degree.
You show up on the scene, and all the people on the scene. Hey, did you graduate from college? Did you have a 4-year degree?
Yeah.
Right.
The idea behind the bill is that the more people know about the communities they are involved in, the better off. How the fuck being in college is going to make you know more about the community? You know how you go learn about the community? You got to get out in the fucking community.
And not go from call to call to call. So you need to hire more officers.
He says, as I've said in a few places, I want wardens. I don't want warriors. Oh, so you want...
What?
You want bodies.
I ain't reading it. Are
he
you
wants
serious?
everybody to be a massa.
Yeah.
He that statement was made.
I'm just saying he just said that. He don't want
warriors.
He wants wardens. I don't want warriors.
Gonna end up with a bunch of dead fucking cops.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I hate to say it, but when you replace street smarts with book smarts on those streets, it don't fucking work well. I'd rather have a guy with 10, 15 years of experience behind him than a guy with an 8-year fucking masterate.
Well, the Oregon sheriffs and police chiefs made a comment saying they're committed to recruiting and hiring individuals based on comprehensive background checks, high standards, and ethics, characters, and ability. Most, if not all, Oregon law enforcement agencies are facing a staffing crisis due to unprecedented retirements, individuals leaving law enforcement profession because of bullshit like this. In example, our office has an individual with a PhD resign from their position after policy violation allegations. After personal investigation into misconduct, we terminated the employment of an individual who had a master's degree. The individual had a higher education degree, yet that had no influence in making them more professional. Let me explain something to everybody. I'm not going to keep reading this shit. Just because you spent 4 years going to college to get some fucking degree to be a cop, if I done spent 4 years of my fucking life in college, I don't plan on being a street cop. Okay? I'm sorry.
Admin.
I'm sorry. I'm looking for a desk job. I'm looking for a Fed job, some bullshit like that. Let me tell you what. Just because you got a college education does not make you smarter than somebody else.
Amen
okay?
to that.
It don't. I mean, you don't have to. I can tell you what. I know a lot of college educated people that have zero fucking common sense.
And they don't even work in the field they went to school for.
No. So if you want a bunch of, what he wants is a bunch of woke ass cops out there that's not going to do their job. And they're going to get themselves killed. They're going to get other people killed. Body counts are going to go up. That's all that's going to happen.
But this is not a new thing. This is, I know of a few departments that have already implemented it.
Well, some departments, if you, I mean, you could go get a criminal justice degree. I know some departments, if you come in with a degree, they'll give you a little bit more pay for having that degree. Let me tell you what, I done seen guys come in with these degrees and wash the fuck out, too. It's a whole different thing. Common sense and book smart are two fucking different things. And you got to have a whole lot more common sense working the streets than you do book smart.
I bet you some of them 4-year-olds could work a damn water cannon pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So that's just what I just think.
A 2-year criminal justice degree could blast that water cannon.
Is this,
I just want to see the. I just want to see the water cannon. I want to see some people blasted.
Yeah. Aaron says Oregon. Yeah, he wears a mask in his car driving by himself. Of course, Roy P said he put a mask on his PP so it didn't get herpes, and it didn't work.
Yeah, no, the next one ain't mine.
A bunch of officers with $100,000 student loan debt going to go work to be a cop making, $35,000 a year start to pay.
That's how you become corrupt as fuck.
I want you to write that. Take a screenshot of this right here, Holster, because you don't hear that too often.
Yeah, you're so right.
Kelly says you're so right.
That ain't right.
You might
That's
as well
not
just
true.
take a picture of that.
His whole line going straight through the side of my head is.
Oh, Melissa's not on anymore to ask her, but she's dealing with chickens and homework.
She's probably still listening.
This last one here, not last one, this next one here is for Chad.
Oh, it's me?
Yes.
The employee arrested?
And I got a picture.
Angola employee arrested.
Right.
No, it's not.
No, it ain't. This dude, we're going to have to handwrite.
I'm gonna
manually
have to,
handwrite stuff.
I'm going to have to hold up a thing.
Send you a fucking screenshot.
Yeah. Like that. Holster, this is your article. Anyway, at Angola, our hardcore prison here, they were arrested in separate investigations. One accused of raping a minor.
The other one just pulled a knife out and put it on somebody.
A pair of Angola prison employees were arrested this past week. Nothing with to do with each other. They were two separate incidents.
I hope they put him back in the prison that they're serving in.
They're not going to do that because to go to Angola, you have to be convicted.
They need to. Just so the guards of the children that were molested get to oversee these fuckers.
Well, it says one of the workers, 34-year-old Kirk Templeton, is accused of...
His name's Templeton, like the fucking mouse.
In a rape investigation involving a minor and was reported by the victim's family. He's on administrative leave pending the investigation. With pay? Or without?
Probably without pay. They should have buried him in that pauper's inmate cemetery out there in
Just throw him in a
Angola.
fucking swamp. I didn't see what happened to him. I'm sorry. You got fucking kitty touchers and shit. You just fucking feed them to the alligators.
The other guy, I think it was domestic violence on the other guy. I don't think
he just pulled a knife out and threatened somebody.
Look, Holster's trying to prove that was his.
Yeah, it's because my name's under it.
No, it ain't. Number 11. Chad.
NOPD officers reassigned after throwing woman on the ground outside of Popeyes. No, I believe they were assisted to the ground. New Orleans, a New Orleans police officer was reassigned and is under disciplinary investigation after a video of him throwing a woman to the ground in a Mardi Gras crowd surfaced. Well, I'm sure she fucking deserved it.
He was in the Mardi Gras.
The video shows the officer carrying a woman from the restaurant storefront to the middle of the street. If she would have walked nicely, he wouldn't have been carrying her. And
I think he just set her down. I think she slipped because she weighed too much.
It's possible. It's possible. Play the video.
I'm working on it. I got to do it off my phone. Stand by.
Fucking slow.
You just shut your mouth. Hold on. Shit. Y'all ready? Here we go. Look at him. See, there he is right there. Boom. He just kind of let her go. Did he really chunk her, or did he just kind of... Let's watch it. I think he just kind of let her go.
It's kind of like the same
Watch. He just kind of like boom. He just let her go when the bitch fell down.
Yeah, so...
And she ain't hurt. She stood right back up.
It would be like taking a pallet on the front of a pallet fork and driving it and just hitting the brakes real fast.
And let me tell you what, these people in New Orleans can get plumb freaking crazy, okay?
And not only that, them horses don't fucking play.
Over some damn beads, okay? But if you look at it, I think it almost looked like he walked out there and just let her go. He didn't actually, don't look like, to me personally anyway, it don't look like he threw her. It looks like he just walked out there and just dropped her.
No.
And just dropped her.
And she just let it go.
Right here, watch. Right now. It just dropped her. He didn't throw her. Act like he's Arnold Schwarzenegger. He just look right here. Watch real slow.
Well, what's
he
wrong
just
with him?
he just did he throw her or did he just drop her?
Well, that's why you got reassigned, not fired.
Well, they can't. Where was this at?
New Orleans or
Well,
Mardi
they
Gras.
can't afford to fire the son of a bitch. They ain't got nobody want to work down there anyway.
But look, he did that.
It's a shithole.
And he just kind of let her go, and she kind of plopped on her ass.
Somebody calls
shithole city. Nobody wants to work at.
So, it's Mardi Gras, and people act stupid and do stupid shit. I think it's perfectly okay. She's lucky your ass didn't end up in jail. She's fighting over a fucking a biscuit or something. Fucking Popeye's chicken ain't even that good. I said it.
I can't believe it. It used to be the best, but
It used to be.
Until
It
you
used
have
to
blue.
be.
If you have blue store chicken, you say screw Popeyes.
Let me tell you what.
Blue store chicken.
Yeah. It sounds stupid, but T-Bird introduced me to it. Best. They making it. They making the crust with crack.
Smurfs make it.
Oh, well, I love the little Smurfs.
Let's see.
I love Papa
Billy
Smurf.
said Holstera is with feeding them to the alligators. He's been using buckshot. You guys are brutal. I just get tired of people's stupid ass shit. And I think if they had worse consequences for people, maybe they would stop acting so stupid. Because everybody's doing everything they're doing now because they get away with it. They know they can't do nothing to them.
The only thing that needs to be done with somebody that touches your child is they should immediately just remove all of their genitalia. And now if you bleed out, you bleed out. It's not on me. That's the punishment.
You use one of these on them right here, right there. We know where we stick that.
Right up their ass and twirl it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you touch one of mine. That's I'll rock that.
In other news, this young lady is still on the loose.
Hey,
Precious.
Precious is still going.
Precious is still going, buddy.
She's gonna stay hidden until
Precious
it expires.
Precious is gonna get on Social Security and they ain't gonna have caught her. No.
It's because she's working in Houston.
Precious. No. He's just so
No,
precious.
she ain't working in New Orleans. That'd be hilarious. Just come back in the next day.
I bet you she was on. I bet you she was on a float that Iceman was escorting.
She might have been right by that clown right there.
I know she was probably on a float throwing beads. You know they fixed all the potholes in New Orleans, a little shithole town. You seen that, huh, Holster? They said all the potholes are fixed. They took all the beads and threw them in a big ass hole. They say it's fixed. Potholes are fixed.
Hey, Aaron said there is a place up here that puts crack in their chicken. I swear.
Canes?
What do you have, a vibrator on? Turn your dildo off. Damn.
I'm watching them. There's a cleaning crew outside with one of those gigantic robotic, like.
They're vacuuming the glass.
I thought you were sitting. I was like, the people who are listening don't need to know about your perversions, okay? Turn it off.
But no, I'm like sitting here looking at these fucking people like, when did we get a cleaning crew? These bitches are out here like using leaf blowers and vacuums and shit.
They vacuuming the grass.
Yeah.
Yeah, look,
T-Bird, yep. She says she introduced her sister-in-law to the Blue Store chicken also and says she is addicted to the chicken.
Even she said
must be made of crack. Well, you know what? I might have to go find me some damn Blue Door chicken this weekend.
Yeah, I'm telling you,
go
bro.
find this shit.
You won't go back to Popeyes.
Well, I know it's coming up.
Second rate.
We're going to have to boil some crawfish coming up before long.
No, you better get a bunch because T-Bird will eat freaking 10 pounds.
She can eat 10 pounds of crawfish.
Me and the kids how to eat it.
I'm going to have to buy you some Blue Store chicken, boy. It's good, man.
Yeah, I want. You got me wanting to eat some damn chicken now.
Better than Cane's?
What's the different thing?
Yeah, no. Cane's ain't got nothing on this, man.
See, I'm still mad at Cane's because they didn't give me an official invite to the one opening in Tampa. Kind of pissed.
That first time we went to Cane's, I know I done told the story before, but it's so damn funny. When he was down here visiting, we pulled up to Cane's to get food for the night, and he's like, "Well, what they got?" I said, "They got chicken." He said, "What else do they got?" I said, "They got chicken on a bun."
They got a chicken.
And he's like,
chicken stick.
He's like,
chicken bun.
He's like, "You joking?" I was like, "No, they got chicken strips and they got chicken on bread. That's all they got." And they only got
businessman. The model doesn't make sense.
They got.
Hey, he was told that
they got one sauce I mean, you have no options. It's like this is what you get.
Holster, he was told that in college. His college professor told him his business plan was not going to succeed.
I mean, I guess he proved him
He
wrong.
probably said, "Yeah."
That dude's like
I did read that somewhere that he was told.
That dude's got so much money.
But I mean, that's what I'm saying. Is a man that owns multiple businesses. You know, me and my wife. I'm thinking. I'm like, I try to offer as many services as possible so that I can maximize my profit. This dude's coming out the fucking gate with one thing.
Yeah, chicken fingers.
You like my chicken
and chicken on the bread.
Yeah, and you and you got cane sauce. There's no barbecue sauce. You got cane sauce.
We need some
and
chicken
that's it.
tomorrow, T-Bird.
I
could do some chicken tomorrow.
Yeah, T-Bird.
Look, T-Bird gonna have to go tomorrow and get us some chicken.
Is it actually blue?
It's by where Cadillac Cafe.
It's called Blue Store.
Oh, so it's down there by where the old Cadillac Cafe was, or is it still that Cadillac Cafe?
We go to the one on where's it at, T-Bird? It's like Corsi and George O'Neill. She got craving some damn chicken now.
Is it raw chicken that you take home and cook?
No, it's
or is
cooked
there
chicken.
No, it's cooked.
There's a restaurant that sells blue chicken.
It's the restaurant's called Blue Chicken.
It's a blue. Okay. It's called Blue Store Chicken.
Blue Store Chicken.
I don't know. Jones Creek. Jones Creek. That's where it's at.
Something I can go to Walmart and pick up blue chicken.
No.
Okay.
You ain't going to Walmart to pick this chicken up.
Kelly said she just had her some chicken tonight when she got home. No, it's not the Lord's chicken.
Kelly, you had Blue Store Chicken and you had like Popeyes.
That's probably a Baton Rouge thing, Blue Store Chicken. Kane's business model is based on eating at your mama's house. This is what you got. This is what you got to eat. That's correct. But the dude is a multi-millionaire. We escorted him last year, and they have the Kane's dog. It's their mascot, Kane. It's like Kane number 3, I think, or something.
I bet you he don't bite. I bet you he don't bite nobody.
But
he did to Nelly what that officer did to that guy in New Orleans.
I didn't throw Nelly on.
Like, get the fuck out of the way, Nelly.
But you know,
here. Let me pet that dog.
I'm an animal person, and Nelly was there on the float with him. Well, Kane was on the float, the dog. Well, I wanted to pet the dog, and I walked past, and Nelly was in the way, and I'm like, "Excuse me, can you move so I can get this dog?" He's got to look at me like, "Hey, get the fuck out the way." I mean, this dog. I pet this dog. I won't worry about no Nelly. I'm like, move. He's a little bitty fucker too. I'm like, excuse me, you standing by the dog. I need to pet this dog.
She on the ground.
She said she just had old regular chicken.
Teresa says she
has turned around. She's on her way to get some blue chicken.
I'm telling you, I don't know what they do with that crust, man, but Popeyes ain't got nothing on it, man.
So
and I love Popeyes. Popeyes I thought was the best ever.
Popeyes used to be good when Al Copeland still owned it. And it just ain't the same no more.
Now it's real Cajun cooking from down in the bayou.
Whatever.
Is that little
That's
woman
what y'all got.
Does the
That's what y'all got over in Florida, down in the bayou.
Cajun cooking my ass.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. We got to vote on some hot nuts because we're just sitting here just talking away from not doing it. All right, let's see what we're going to vote on for hot nuts. We'll give y'all some options. We got that's not a good one. We got the woman that held the police car hostage for an hour or so.
The cops were hot nuts.
Yeah, we got the street racers. No, that's not really hot nuts. What about the new California bill saying you can't use the dogs to bite people no more? No,
not for me.
South Carolina man.
Which
What'd
one?
he do?
What'd he do?
You read the story.
That don't mean shit.
Yeah, you done forgot.
We got the Oregon senator that wants everybody to be college educated.
That motherfucker's stupid.
We got the Angola employees that got arrested.
That's the hot
in
nuts.
Angola.
That's the hot.
And we got the NOPD officer that's chunking bitches out of Popeyes.
Get your chicken from Popeyes.
Tony says she likes the guy that was on fire at the street racer.
And there you go.
There it is.
That dude had some hot pants.
Hot nuts, boy. They was on fire.
He did have some.
Yeah, he did.
Okay, we got one. And
Well,
she said, T-Bar said she's not kidding either. She has turned around.
Chicken breast.
And
she eats that nasty chicken wing dark meat.
Oh, I love
crap.
chicken wings.
She eats that.
being a
She
Douglas
ate
fan.
like 10 chicken wings, man.
I loved the legs. I like chicken legs.
Yeah, you do.
All right, everybody, I'm waiting.
Well,
So
that's
which
mine.
one?
The hot nuts, the guy got on fire.
Which one?
Yeah, that
Well, we got other people in here. There's like 10 people up in here besides you.
I'm going with
besides you
Precious.
fuckers. Precious ain't part of it.
Oh, you had her. You had her.
I
face
just
up there?
got her picture saved. I'm going with the NOPD guy chunking a woman.
Are you?
And that was
Which
the
one you going? Holster.
Oh, the guy up there, the hot pants.
The hot pants.
Yeah.
Kelly says she's undecided. She don't know who to vote for.
Yeah, there ain't been a lot of funny stories.
Well, I didn't have a whole bunch of funny ones. Not as funny looking as you.
Most of the shit was just us bandering.
Yes.
That shit was funny.
And
who?
Roy
who is
P
it? Roy?
gave me NOPD.
NOPD. Well, we have several of those NOPD.
No, we just had me and Roy.
Well, that's several.
No, which article is that?
That's the last one we just did. The guy that chunked the woman out the Popeye.
Oh.
We just had a whole conversation about chicken.
Look, man, you
Aaron says he going with
going through me.
That's part of them on my screen. Just don't you worry about that.
T-Bird, take a picture of that front of that store and send it to Iceman. So he know what blue store is.
We got
We'll
three.
send it to Holster.
We got 3-2 right now. Of course, Holster ain't voted. We got 3 for NOPD and 2 for the guy with the pants on fire.
Holster, they got cracklings, boudin
How
balls.
many times I got to tell you that the guy with the pants on fire is my hot nuts?
Okay, then we're tied.
This the same story I told y'all. The same store that I told y'all the story that T-Bird wanted all these some chicken wings, and the girl in front of us brought
all the chicken
wings. And she was pissed, bro, because she was like, I could taste those chicken wings. I said, well get something else.
Why didn't she ask the girl if she could lick her fingers?
Make another selection, because there ain't no chicken wings left.
Chicken wing. Hot dogs and bologna.
So does Cane's close when they're out of chicken?
They never out of chicken.
They got lemonade.
And they got sweet tea.
Yeah, lemonade and sweet tea.
Yep.
And they got cane sauce.
Cane sauce.
I
hate cane sauce. I bring my own barbecue sauce.
You can buy bread and just lop it.
What's a lopping?
It's like
cane
a dollop.
sauce.
What the hell's lopping?
Lapping it.
Lapping
it up.
It's like a dollop.
I get. It looks like we're gonna be just
hot
nutting a tie for NOPD and the guy with the pants.
Either way, it all happens.
Oh, well, nope. Hold on. Kelly just threw up in there. She's the guy with the pants is on fire now.
Kelly just broke the tie, man.
Said it won't let me send the pic.
Oh, she must have took a picture of the blue store.
Why won't it let you send it?
Because she's making it up. She ain't there.
She's probably got an iPhone.
She's not at the store. She can't get a picture of it or send it.
She's trying to Google
it. Google a picture of the blue
It'd be like
store.
Chicago or some shit.
All right. Well, it looks like we are going to give it to the hot pants. She says they have new hours and they'll close at 8 and not 9. I can't believe
no
them
blue store chicken for you tonight.
bastards.
Guess you had to go to Popeyes.
Don't do it. Go to Cane's instead of Popeyes.
Popeyes in New Orleans. They'll even throw you out. Playing the song.
So this motherfucker's pants was on fire, and he was running. I see you, Dookie. Come here.
Duke the dog.
You're not even on camera right now.
Oh, yeah, he is. He's right
You
there in the
can.
middle.
The people can't see him.
Oh, well, I don't get to watch their videos.
We got our old school with your face mask and your helmet.
Yeah, I got the old school up there. I'm gonna.
You need to
redo
bring
some
back.
stuff.
You need to bring back the free bird with the mask.
Here, come here, Duke. Everybody wants to see you. Come on.
I want to.
Come on. There he is.
I want to thank Duke for not biting me tonight.
You haven't left yet.
yeah. I hadn't made it out of the building yet, so there's still a chance on
get
getting
down, buddy.
getting
I do
bit
have
back of the leg.
I just ordered some new Duke the Dog stuff. As soon as I get it in and make sure it's good, I will put it up for sale. If anybody's interested in getting any merch, go to the website, motorcopchronicles.com. Links are down there. You can go to the store, buy you some T-shirts. Everything's like, Kelly just got hers. That one came from out of the country. Some of them are local, and some aren't. Depends on what you get. And but everything is priced down so cheap. I'd almost have to pay y'all to buy it if I did it any cheaper. So
see, what you need to do is figure out a way to get Duke on camera, and then we'll get
I'm
a
working-
button where people could donate money for him to have his own snacks.
I'm working on it. I actually got it. You see the green screen I put up for Duke over here, right? I'm working on it.
No, I don't.
He needs.
Well, you can't see it.
He needs training. He's somebody. No bite training.
What?
I'm gonna start wearing, a brace and stuff on my leg so he can't get to it. If he hits it, it's just gonna be the brace.
Freebird sent T-Bird sent a picture of the blue store. I will put it up next week.
You got it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I'll put a picture. Everybody, I appreciate it. Kelly says this is one of the greatest podcasts she's ever had. I'm great. Tell all your friends about it. Tell them to come join us.
Absolutely.
And,
we love Duke Company. I love every one of y'all. Good night.
Peace out.
Stay safe. Remember, be a lion. Here we go.
Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit.
It really is a store that's just fucking blue.
You can go kick rocks. I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yo, I got a lot of shit to say, so I'ma do this every day. I'll be